contributing more about the projects, we need to dig deep into this presentation. I mean the projects, and we see at what is going to be coming up. Also, a deep dive within Wikipedia. So Wikipedia is existing in over 300 languages. Over 300 languages, of which the language that we have in Uganda is Luganda. If you may ask that, why is it only Luganda? Still, we need contributors in other languages. Yeah, Titus, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. So 300 languages, that means articles are written in English and translated in Luganda or translated in another language, or even you can contribute within that particular language. But the native language that is existing on Wikipedia is the Luganda version of Wikipedia. So you can create new articles, also you can translate articles in that. Yeah, so Wikipedia is edited by over 300,000 people per month or per year, depending. These statistics usually vary, and all these are volunteers most of the time. They're not paid to do this information here. So it is very broad. And Wikipedia, we really need more articles about Uganda there. So not everyone is supposed to be on Wikipedia, even though we are excited about writing about these articles. But it doesn't mean that your brother, your sister, your sibling, your boss is supposed to be there when it's not notable. So basically, we usually have a criteria, which is the usually check, where you find that, is this person really worthy of being on Wikipedia? What did this person do? What, like the unique thing that this person do? Maybe it's the first Ugandan maybe to win a medal, first Ugandan to publish this, to do a breaking through technology and all that. Yeah, so you find other topics like forests, national parks, schools, they're usually notable by default. Yeah, so you're going to find that, but you need to write them in a neutral point of view. So what do we mean by neutral point of view? So you're going to find that you can't say words like maybe Mbarara University is the best university within the country. The word best is a lot of sweet talking. So you can't say still that it is among the top. It can be in the top, but sweet talking. You can't say that maybe Brian is the best and only Ugandan to do this and this. So you're going to find that that is not neutral point of view. It's better to say Mbarara University is located in this place and it teaches these courses and it won this kind of awards. But still, when you're saying it won this award, you can't say it is the only university that has ever won this award that is going to be. That is a lot of sweet talking. So it's better you say it won this award on this event, this. So simple as that, other than sweet talking. Now, like when you're writing about maybe activists, politicians and all that, you're going to be tempted. The man of vigor, the one and only, the one we support, the king of himself and all that. That is a lot of sweet talking. It's better you say maybe Bobby Wine is the president of NOP and has done this and this and this. But if you say words like this, the only movement that has pushed Uganda to the wall, and that is a lot of sweet talking. So that's where the admins or the experienced editors will come in to help you and produce that neutral point of view. Like, for example, within the media, if one of the politicians is beaten, you cannot come and say that this person was badly beaten or wounded by this person. So it's better to say, and you can't say that he was beaten by this because he's of the opposition and you're beating him. It's not supposed to say that he was hit by the people in the government. No, so it's neutral point of view. Bob Wine maybe was beaten, or this politician was beaten by the alleged people of this group or something. So it is, Wikipedia is not about expressing your point of views from the, you can write an article, but neutrally, not something. Yeah, another point is when you start this article, you're going to find that any person, administrators, even fellow editors can edit that article. Why do they edit that article? You might find that you left out some references. You might find that you closely paraphrased some information and like that. So even some people can come and expand that article of yours that you've already published. Even content keeps coming up, new information keeps coming. So people keep editing. And also on Wikipedia, there exists content removal and also speedy deletions. So if you don't write from neutral point of view, or that person is not notable, and for example, you're not supposed to write about yourself, like me, that I'm publishing an article about myself, even though I'm notable, that one is conflict of interest. So you're going to find that they're going to tag or flag that article for deletion, because they're going to consider it that you're using it for promotional purposes, which is not allowed. And still, you might find that another concern for speedy deletions is you might find that you've written an article, but you've put only one line or a paragraph, or even it is not referenced, it is not. So you find they're speedily deleting it. Yeah, so something like that. Even content removal, some people really do hate speech, or others, they put their words that really are not supposed to be there. Or maybe let me say cursing language or abusing language or abusive language. So you find that they are removing that content. Yeah, then also Wikipedia does not allow copyright infringement. So basically you cannot go to a new vision article, you copy that content or the paragraph the way it is. So they are going to, you're going to find they're going to remove that content. Yeah, we have bots, and also bots are those like automations or programs that are going to be removing, editing a few things by default. You're going to find that those bots or human beings or administrators, they're going to be checking. They can even compare their tools that are going to check that plagiarism they check. This is a Daily Monitor article, New Vision article against your Wikipedia article. If content is the same, then they're going to tag it for copyright infringement. Most likely they're going to remove that content, or they are going to delete all that content that is copyrighted. Yes, so, and also there's close paraphrasing. You find that maybe by the time the article was published, it was maybe this person has won, but now you find that your has won, maybe won election. So close paraphrase, you're only editing a few words, a few words, but the rest of the words is copy and paste. So also that one can be removed, or the flag. Yeah, then also you can edit without creating an account on Wikipedia. Yes, you can just log in, but that one you find that they are capturing the IP address of the device that you're using. The IP address is that a number that identify your device on a network. So still they can trust that you edited from this place and all that, this particular location. So they can say when you edited, maybe you were in Kampala, you were all that. So, but for contribution purposes, or if you want your contributions to be traced back to you, you need to sign in and you begin editing with your Wikipedia account. And also that one gives an extra advantage that there are certain tools that you're going to access when you're logged in, other than you just doing simple edits. So it's always better that you log in using your user account. And also there is always IP blocking for certain IPs. You find other people are using VPNs or proxies, and proxies are those like services where they keep changing the IP address every single time. Maybe you refresh or you save or you do this, so it keeps changing so that your location is not easily tracked. So the moment you try to edit using VPN, so maybe you've been on Facebook and say, hey, let me jump and edit this Wikipedia. So it's always recommended that you first turn off that VPN. Otherwise, you'll find that it will be a bit blocked here or there. Yeah, so whenever you see that say pop up, you've been blocked to this, you first read some of the information down there. They might tell you that turn off the VPN. And sometimes you'll find that so you're going to find that when even some networks, maybe you're using maybe Smile or something, or even there came a recent issue where Leica, they are blocking it. So sometimes if they block you using the network, you better switch, maybe try MTN and see. So they usually give them the time for blocking. Then also we have vandalism. So vandalism, you've written your article and someone comes and puts a lot of, in quotes, nonsense, or maybe puts their invalid information, or someone just wants to delete. So for example, we had an issue where the late Jacob Olanya was still in the hospital. Then someone went on the Wikipedia page and edited that he had died, yet the nation or the state had it confirmed that he had passed on. So that one also can be regarded as vandalism. And even you find someone just comes, you've written information, and they say that I have to remove this, it's not good about me, let me just remove this or delete this. So that is also vandalism. So vandals, they usually can be blocked or they can be suspended for quite a period of time. So please always ensure that when you're editing that information, always put there a reference or citation, or write it in a neutral point of view so that they don't suspect that you're vandalizing the article. Yeah. So that is Wikipedia. Then, of course, you're going to be learning. There are lots of things, and you cannot learn all the strategies of editing Wikipedia within one day. So it is the process, and also the experienced editors keep learning as they keep adding more information and more new features that keep coming along the way. Yeah, then after people writing articles, they said, but we need where we can store our files. Some files are really very big and to know that. So now that's where the project called Wikimedia Commons comes in. So Wikimedia Commons is basically for media files. So these ones can be images, videos, audio. You can choose to record on an audio. Maybe it is raining outside. Maybe the dog is barking or the lion is roaring, or can design posts and graphics, illustration, maps, and all that. So we're going to find that that's where they're usually hosted, on Wikimedia Commons. So this one is a repository for files. So upload it on Commons, and you do. And the most interesting bit with these projects of the Wikimedia, so if you create your Wikipedia account, is going to be used globally across all the other Wikipedia. So meaning the account you created for Wikipedia, you can log into Wikimedia Commons using it. You can log into WikiVoyage. You can log into all those other projects that using that particular account. Others, sometimes they call it a Wikimedia account because you can use it to log it into all the Wikimedia Foundation projects. Yeah, so this project, it has over, people donated their images, that is over 105 million plus files. So this can be images, this can be, and all these images have been uploaded and are used for free as long as you attribute someone. You say that this image was uploaded by Brian via this license on meaning. So meaning even you can pick these images from there and even you resell them. Yes, there is a license that you use. They will show it to us. Someone who is going to present about Wikimedia Commons. So it is basically you're donating your images to the foundation. So meaning if someone picks it and uses it in the newspaper, yes, there is one photo which was used in the newspaper. So they have to attribute. So if you find your photographer, you'll find you might be lucky when that image is used in a magazine, it is used in someone can notice your good skills and maybe decides to reach out to you so that maybe you work on another project. And you'll find that when we go for these trips, functions, and all that, we have all that information. We take the images and you can delete them. But instead of deleting them, why don't you donate them to the foundation so that maybe they find uses other way. So why should you contribute to Wikimedia Commons? As I've explained, Wikimedia Commons, it is a repository of files that people just keep uploading there. Yeah. So why should you contribute? So we're going to find that we don't have the picture of your cultural dressing, your farming patterns, your constructions, maybe your sauce, that's how you prepare your sauce, how you prepare different meals. So we need those images. And people are going to write articles about maybe say a shabwe, fine, but we don't have the image of a shabwe. And within your place or village, you're going to find that you can take an image of a shabwe, or even you can document the process of making of a shabwe. So this is how you start. You take pictures. Those are actually called photo essays. When you take picture, now I've gotten my milk, this and this and this. So basically you contribute. So we need those images to add them to the Wikipedia articles, at least to improve the visual way. If you say Uganda, maybe you say Uganda Cob. How does the Uganda Cob look like? If it is not added there, then you find someone is a bit confused, because you find you are usually confusing the antelope, the Uganda Cob, and also the bushback. Usually think they are the same, but they are different. But if you add an image, someone can easily recognize that. Yeah, so who owns the license? Who owns the license? So this license, we use the Creative Commons license, which is a CC by SA. For basically the license means it is Creative Commons, and the image was taken by, and also you're supposed to share it alike. The meaning you take your images as a photographer, you donate those images because most of the photographers, they have their licenses within those particular images and all that. So you find that when you upload them, so when you upload those license, I apologize for my background noise that is happening. Yeah. So you find that sorry. So you find that this license is the Creative Commons share by SA. So meaning when you upload your image, you've donated the image. So meaning you're giving all the rights to the Wikimedia Foundation, and someone has to use that image somewhere, including selling it, but they need to attribute you that you're the one who took the photo. So they cannot say that their image is yours. And the moment they don't attribute you, then they have violated the license. So meaning that image still can be taken down or they can be sued because the license says you need to attribute me for taking that photo. Yeah, so how do we contribute to it? Of course, you need to access the site, upload the files, the maximum number of uploads. Usually you can upload a bunch of 100 at once and you'll be using that. So tools to use, we are going to have a demo on how to upload these images. Yeah, so Wikidata. So basically we saw that Wikidata, this is creating items that are read by both machines. Those are bots and machine learning and all that. So we usually use that. So basically for Wikidata, you're creating these small bits of information. This is a cow, this is a what, this is some variation. So we find that there are over 9-10 million articles that are going to be. Maybe to add more on Wikimedia Commons, these images, they're supposed to have basically what we call metadata. So when you take an image, they're going to capture things like the date, the location, was taken by who, and all that. So you can't just pick an image from social media, say, hey, I want to upload an image about Brian. Just go and pick that image from social media. You download it and upload it. So you'll find that telling you this image does not have metadata. We don't know who took the image. So basically you'll find they will delete it. And when these deletions, they're usually made to improve the quality of the projects. Not that the administrator is against you and all that. So as long as you understand the basics of contributing to these projects, then the rest is really going to be a bit easier. And that's where the mentors, the trainers, or the WhatsApp admins come in so that you don't be frustrated. And when you get along contributing these projects, you'll find that the tricks become a little bit better. And when these images are uploaded, they're being categorized somewhere so that it is easy. If you say, I want maybe animals in Uganda, you'll be able to get, but the demonstration will show us that. Yeah, so Wikidata, I've talked about it. We shall have a demo about that. So maybe also to answer some of the frequently asked questions, we shall have another frequently asked questions or Q&A session. Yeah, if anyone can edit, won't there be false information published? So you're going to find that these people, we have administrators, we have fact checkers. So whenever you post, people are going to verify, the bots are going to check. Yeah, until you might publish it today and stays there for a month, but someone will eventually land on it. And you find that you're deleting it here and there. So you can say, hey, this person was maybe a president for this political party, but we know that this is. So you find that that's where you as an editor, you say, no, this is not true. It is not right. Then you can edit it and false information. So basically when you're editing Wikipedia, you're adding information, you're verifying information that is on the Wikipedias so that we improve the quality of our information. Yeah, are people paid to write articles? Yes, within the back doors or the shadows. We don't know what usually happens. But within the Wikimedia Foundation, it is a volunteer-based activity. You're not, it is not allowed to be paid for articles. And in case you're paid to write for those articles, then you need to disclose it. Yeah, you'll see when you're creating, they ask you, are you a paid editor? No, most of the times, if you're a paid editor, then of course they will see you have written this article in a formal way, not praising the party that you're working on, and most importantly, even you're not supposed to to write about yourself, or even that company you're working for, you're affiliated to, and all that. So it is always called conflict of interest. Yeah, are the articles yours? You can start the articles. Even there's what we call view history. You see, you created, someone came and edited. So whatever you add, whatever you remove, whatever you alter, it's always recorded on the wikis. It is open. People can see what you're trying to add there. So for vandalism and all that, and even you can contest the deletion of your article in case it is really going to happen. Yeah, can I be paid to write for an article for some company or someone? I talked about paid editing. It is not allowed on the Wikimedia Foundation. Yeah, but most people don't disclose that it happens within the back doors. Yeah, why are there no ads on Wikipedia, yet many people are reading it? Yeah, Wikipedia would really be making a lot of money, but it is we are focusing more on creating open source content for other people. And how does it get its money? Through donations. Yeah, and most people are donating averagely of $15 in other countries. So if you can't, maybe you create the content, other people are donating so that the project keeps running. Because in the end, Wikipedia is being accessed via servers, and you need to cater for programmers, give them maybe data, and all server maintenance, maybe internet, and all that. You find you need to pay for that. That's where donations usually come in. And sometimes you find that even other donors, maybe human rights organizations, maybe World Bank, or maybe Google, they're usually donating large sums of money to the Wikimedia Foundation so that they keep access to free information. But who regulates content published on Wikipedia? So you're going to find that we have admins that are really editing. Regulating the content they're editing. That's why they delete, they pull it, they push it, they do all that. So even me myself, I guess I'm regulating the content, because if I find something that's not right, I can remove it, I can do it. But we have other hierarchies like administrators who are usually doing that. Fact checkers are usually there to verify that information that is there. Do my articles get published right away? Yeah, so we don't recommend, let me say, beginners to begin publishing within right away, because you have not understood the policies fully, or how to contribute neutral point of view, readability, reliability, verifiability, and all referencing, and those some of the policies. So it's better maybe you start within your sandbox, which is the practice area, so that you master those, and you give it to someone, an experienced editor, to review it for you and maybe edit and guide you, so that when you feel confident, then that article can be moved from your draft space or maybe your sandbox, so that it goes into the other area where I'm going to put. Yeah, so another question was, why only English and Luganda as the languages in Uganda? Yeah, so Luganda has a bit of more contributors who are contributing to that. That's where Wilson came in. I think Wilson will give us an overview about Luganda Wikipedia. And you find that more people are contributing to Luganda, but still, if there is a language, you can build a team. Say maybe you want to participate in Runyankore, you want to participate in Aru, you want to participate in Lusoga. So that also we see how we bring that particular language of yours on board. Yeah, then why doesn't Wikimedia Foundation use bots to manage content? Bots are there. I remember I said bots are those programs that are always automating some of the processes. Yeah, they are there, but of course you cannot entirely rely on bots, and even artificial intelligence is coming in to help us maybe do repetitive tasks. We are not entirely going to be using it for creation, at least to do maybe text recognition. You can find spelling correction, maybe this and this and this. You find that, for example, you're writing an article about Uganda, then it recommends maybe content on Uganda. So you're writing about Uganda Corp, then it pulls information about Uganda Corp that is tagged Uganda and maybe Wikimedia Commons. So basically, those are things that are really going to be coming on. So bots are there and all that. Yeah. So back to you, Titus.